Alright, Brian, here's how your Marcum's going to end up working. So at the top button up here, we got the gain, and of course that's going to be your sensitivity training. As you turn it up, it's going to pick up a smaller jig or bigger jig. I usually keep it around 3 unless I have a really small jig and it's not really picking up the jig. Right here you got the zoom button. You have 2 zooms. You can go ahead and you can go the 6-foot zoom, and then you push the down button. And see that little window right there? That's basically going to be, you go all the way down to the bottom with that window. And it's probably not going to work because, I don't really have a true bottom with the floor here. But if you push the zoom button twice, then it's going to go to a 12-foot zoom, and it's going to have a 12-foot zoom window that it's going to have. Now you can see that 12-foot zoom window going down. Now once you get to the bottom, then you're going to want to use this side over here because this is going to be your zoomed in side. This is just going to be your regular. So you might see a fish right on you on this side, but over here you'll see your mark, the line, and you'll see the fish a little bit below you. So it zooms in and gives you a better picture once you go to that. So you push it once, it's the 6-foot zoom. You push it twice, it's the 12-foot, and then the up and down, so you can zoom in anywhere in the water column. If you're fishing in 40 feet of water and the crappies are coming in up around 20 feet, then you're going to want to zoom in that area. Alright, where Vexilars only zoom in on the bottom 6 feet or the bottom 12 feet. This IR is interference rejection. So if you're fishing next to someone and you're getting a bunch of other scattered lines, you push the interference rejection. You have 12 different interference rejection signals. So it'll keep going until you try to get rid of some of that interference. NBT, that's narrow beam. So if you push that, it's going to make your beam smaller. If you push it like that, it's going to be in your wider beam. So you have a 20-foot or 20-degree cone and an 8-degree cone. So the 20-degree cone is going to give you a wider picture. So when you're fishing shallow, it's kind of nice. When you're fishing deep, though, you want to be in the narrow beam because otherwise, if it goes way wide, you're going to be picking up fish and marks that you're not even going to have a chance at. So narrow beam, deeper, just leave it off when it's in the shallow. SFL is super fine line. See how that line got smaller? So what happens is super fine line, when you got a big line like that and you're fishing with sunnies and stuff, you might have this big, wide little line that's your lure, and you can't tell the difference whether a fish is on or not. So if a line comes up to it, you push super fine line and you can usually see the difference between the two. By the way, when you go into zoom, super fine line I think automatically comes on. Now, this 20, 40, 60, 80, those are the feet depths. So if I'm fishing in 40 feet of water, or let's say 39 feet of water, if I put on the 20, it's not going to show the bottom. So I'm going to have to turn it to 40, and then it's going to show the bottom way out here. So basically you have all these marks. This is when you're on 20, so I'll tell you the depth. Okay, so right now it would say we're at 6 feet just because I'm in the bathroom. It's just right there, and it's not going to read right when you're not in water. It's going to read different. Okay, then of course when you go to the 40, okay, then you double everything, and then of course you got the 60, or the red one right there is the 80, and then of course you got the 160, which you would double all this stuff. Okay, so the white, the 20 or the 40 would just double. So if it was right here, it'd be 12 feet. Okay, and then if you turn to the red, you use the red right there. All right, anything else you need to know, let me know. Otherwise, good luck. Have fun with it.